in our wake. In the words of our United Church of Christ mission statement, how do we continue to live and love the justice, to live the love and justice of Jesus? Well, I'd suggest it's right there in that word, witness. One of those delicious words with multiple meanings. You will be my witnesses, said the risen Christ just before ascending into the clouds. But what kind of witness did he mean? There's the witness who observes, as in, I witnessed a man crossing the river in a canoe. There's the witness that testifies in a dispute about the truth, as in, I can witness to her innocence. And then there's bearing witness, as in, I stood by him as he told his story, holding open the space and bearing witness to his rage. Surely, we are called to testify that God is alive and at work in our world. Surely we are called to tell the story, Jesus' story, our own stories of hope and healing and grace. But just as surely, we cannot do so without first observing what is unfolding in the lives of those with whom we share God's green earth, nor without bearing witness to the failures of the past and the sins of the present, which continue to divide us one from another and which have routinely favored some stories over others at a devastating cost. On January 17th, 1993, on the 100th anniversary of the overthrow of Queen Liliuokalani, the president of the United Church of Christ, the Reverend Paul Sherry, stood on the grounds of Lilani Palace on the Big Island of Hawaii and offered these words to the Kanaka Maoli, the native Hawaiian people. We apologize to you for our denomination's historical complicities in the illegal overthrow of the Hawaiian monarchy in 1893. By unduly identifying the ways of the West with the ways of Christ, and thereby undervaluing the strengths of the mature society that was native Hawaii. We commit ourselves to help right the wrongs inflicted on you. We promise respect for the religious traditions and practices, the spirituality and the culture that are distinctly yours. We promise solidarity with you in common concern, action, and support. We will seek to be present and vulnerable with you and the Hawaiian Conference of the United Church of Christ in the ongoing struggle for justice, peace, and reconciliation. These days, our United Church of Christ cultivates what we call mission partnerships, collaborating with communities in other parts of the world, not to transplant our ways, but to share our resources, to battle poverty and build community the best that we know how. Among our core values in that effort are interdependence, mutuality, justice, peace, and presence, or living together in intentional relationship. We are supporting education for young girls in Sierra Leone, bearing witness to those who suffer in the conflict that divides Israel-Palestine, accompanying local peacemakers in Colombia, working with the Presbyterian Church of East Africa to maintain healthcare facilities in Kenya. We are building wells, sharing skills to improve crops, supporting the development of local leaders. And the list goes on. Sometimes we witness by speaking. Sometimes we witness by watching. Sometimes we witness by standing by, holding open a space so that our siblings in other parts of our neighborhood and other parts of the world can do the talking. Always we bear witness together, for it is up to us, all of us. Christ has no other hands but ours, said Teresa of Avila, but ours are not the only hands, nor ours the only voices, nor are ours the only hearts that burn with love for God and a passion for justice. And so, beloved, we take up the task together. We will not be on our own. For the one who disappeared into the clouds did indeed send us nothing, send us something. It is not an app to download. It is a spirit to inbreathe, a Holy Spirit to guide us, to get us moving when we are stuck, to open our eyes when we are blind, to open our ears when we have failed to listen, to teach us to ride on together. Beloved in Christ, there is much to do, much love to proclaim, much grace to announce, many lives to witness. With my heart full of hope and full of gratitude, I say this: come, Holy Spirit, come. May it be so. Amen.